Hey there, Capricorn. Welcome to your reading for this is your bonus reading for March 2021. This is actually an experimental reading, so definitely let me know what you think with this reading. We're gonna go backwards apparently, but we're gonna take a look at your current energies. We're gonna do a current energy check-in. Then we're going to do your next row is going to be what you don't see coming in the month of March. The next row after that is how your person feels about you. And then we are going to do an additional row for any urgent messages from your guides or your ancestors at this time. Also, you can think of up to 3 yes or no questions, because I am going to pull 3 extra cards at the end, and I'm just going to give you a quick yes or no. So feel free to think about those questions while I'm doing the reading. But let's see what we have for you here, Capricorn. You have 3 aces. Damn. Capricorn, this is very good because you have 3 aces showing up in your entire reading. Again, while I'm doing the reading, just like I always do, I do kind of mix everything together and take it, read holistically basically. But let's see what is going on for you here, Capricorn. As far as your current energies are concerned, you do have the community card, and so I feel right now that I do feel working in community would be very beneficial. It's funny because even in your how do they feel about you card, it's like you have birds of a feather. You have a bunch of these little birds on this card here. So I do feel some of you could be working on a team, or this could just be saying that right now teamwork would be very helpful for you. You have this all that glitters card. I feel like this is regarding clarity as well. If you are lacking clarity on anything currently, or if you're not sure what to do about something, like if you're dealing with an obstacle or a challenge here, you have the 9 of Wands. Not really an obstacle, but I just feel this like wall is the best way I could describe it, where it's like there's just something maybe that some of you can't see your way around. I feel like this is saying like some sort of mentor would be able to help you. But you have the Ace of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups here. So I like this. I feel 2 ways about this. Number one, I do feel there is new love coming in for you here, especially if you're thinking of a person here. I feel like some of you could admire a person. You could be the admirer here in this situation, Capricorn, or someone admires you. I'm getting the word admirer here, and I'm also getting it over here. This is why I'm telling you. So with the Ace of Swords here, I do feel there is communication coming in from an admirer for some of you. It could be a fire sign. Fire is the only thing that really stands out to me at this time. You do have water and earth here, but I feel like that's more of like an element of this person's chart. So, I definitely like that. For others, I feel like you are working towards something that is going to make you very successful. You have the Ace of Swords here, which is like a guaranteed victory. There are challenges. There are mountains here on the Ace of Swords. I always say this, right? Ace of Swords, very good card, but there are mountains down here, and the sword is always above the mountains. It just says, yes, of course, we will always have to deal with certain challenges, difficulties, all those other things, but, that shouldn't stop you from being successful. So I do feel there's a lot of success coming in for you here, but I also feel you need to realize, like, it's going to require work. Maybe people could help you if you're, like, building a business or doing something along those lines. This is saying allow people to help you, but I feel like you're very focused. I feel like this is your energy, both these cards. The Knight of Cups is kind of like the dream. It's the idea, the thing that you're trying to create. The Knight of Pentacles is the action. And I really like this energy for you, because Knight of Pentacles, he is, again, I feel like this Knight of Pentacles here is dreaming of something. He's like imagining something he wants to create. With the Knight of Cups energy, which is kind of like more the vision, the Knight of Pentacles just gets to action, right? Just gets moving and is willing to put in the work. I always say, I love the Knight of Pentacles because he's kind of like one foot in front of the other. He doesn't really care how long it takes to get something. He's going to get there no matter what. The other thing I love about this reading is the Knight of Pentacles is pointing towards the King of Wands. Really nice energy. It's almost like you are definitely going to be accomplishing something. King of Wands is like the builder, like the entrepreneur. So like whatever, it doesn't even have to be a business project. You could be working on yourself here, Capricorn, whatever it is. In your current energies, I would say you are accomplishing a lot, or you will be. Look, boom. Knight of Pentacles, clarifying. So definitely very focused at this time. You can't make this stuff up. You can see me picking randomly here. Look at that, Ace of Swords here. It's like they switched places in the 4 of Pentacles. I love this energy. This is like, I get a very driven vibe in your current energies here, Capricorn. It's like you're very focused on accomplishing a goal, wish, or dream. And plain and simple, I feel like you will. In your row 4, what you don't see coming, you have the blessings card here. So I feel like obviously there are blessings coming in for you. You have 3 aces, which is definitely blessings coming into your life. So I feel this month there could be some major blessings showing up, probably in the form of either money or a financial offer, like a job or a business. You have the Ace of Pentacles, the King of Wands, and the Hermit card here. I feel for some of you, I'm getting kind of like 2 messages here. For some of you, this is definitely like a job that you're being offered or something financial. So there could be money coming in here, and it is going to be a blessing, obviously, because you have that blessings card. For others, I feel this is saying you're a lot more ready than you think with the Hermit. The Hermit he's standing at the top of a mountains on the Ace of Swords twice here in your reading. And it just kind of says he's ready to shine his inner light. He is shining it, but he kind of has it in this lantern. He's not blasting it out, right? So I feel there's something that you are ready to reveal. And I feel this is saying, this row is just saying something is like a lot closer than you think. I do need to clarify this row. So let's clarify it and get some more details on what is closer than you think. A new adventure, Page of Wands. 3 Cups, celebration, something that you are going to celebrate. Really looks like blessings. In the Fool, you're ready to take a leap of faith. He's standing at the top of a mountain. He's getting ready to jump off a cliff, right? So I feel for some of you, you're ready to take action on something new, or you will be taking action on something new. I feel very motivated in this row. This could be like one of those things where you're just saying, you're ripping the Band-Aid off. You're saying, if I don't do this now, I'm never going to do it. Those are the words that are popping into my head. For some of you, I feel like this is a personal project. Like maybe you're writing a book, or maybe you're starting a YouTube channel, or, something creative like that. I would say, it could be a piece of art that you're creating, something along those lines. For others, it could be a business. And for some of you, I feel you could be taking a leap of faith towards a person here. So in your row for how do they feel about you, you have the birds of a feather. I feel like someone feels like you are birds of a feather, like you're a perfect match here. So if you're thinking of a person, I definitely feel like they think that you are a good match at this time. I feel you're a little closed off, but again, that's not a big deal. So I wouldn't worry about that. By the way, this does not have to just be love. This could be like a business partner. This could be anyone you're thinking about. Could be in work, in business, someone from the gym. Doesn't matter, right? So I feel like they think you're birds of a feather. You have the 4 Swords, the 9 of Wands, and the 2 of Cups here. I get this energy of somebody watching you, but not in a creepy way. I just feel like someone has seen you here with the 2 of Cups, and I feel like they feel that you would be a good match. It's almost like this person could be very intuitive as well. I mean, I am picking up like Pisces energy here, so it could be a Pisces, it could be any sign, but I feel like this person's very intuitive. For some of you, feel like you've never even really maybe talked to this person here, and so somebody is like, it's almost like this person is creeping into your reading here for some of you. So, that's what I'd say there. But for others, I feel like this is a person who's trying to give you space. 4 Swords and the 9 of Wands. It's like maybe you've recently been hurt and there's a person who is just trying to give you some space. There's a person who's just trying to kind of make sure that they don't overstep any boundaries. That's the energy I'm getting off that 9 of Wands. So let's dig into this here. Capricorn, 6 of Wands. Somebody definitely sees you as very attractive. Somebody wants to have a victory with you here. They're definitely watching you. Page of Swords over here. Knight of Cups. This is Knight in Shining Armor coming in for you. Boom. Can't make this stuff up. High Priestess, Pisces. Like I was saying, I was totally getting Pisces energy. I don't think I've ever said Pisces to you, Capricorn. This could be a new person who's coming in for you here. I feel like this is a newer person because I have not said Pisces to you in the longest time. It's always like Virgo that is showing up in your reading, or a fire sign, right? So I do feel, and I felt that right off the bat in this row. So I feel it could be a Pisces for some of you, and that's not going to be true for all of you, of course. But I do feel this is love. I feel like this person is trying not to overstep any boundaries here. For some of you, I wonder if you are in a higher up position as well. If you're thinking of a person here, like here's the feeling I get. This is like high school to me, Capricorn. I feel like you are wondering if someone likes you. I feel like they are also wondering if someone you are wondering if this person likes you. I feel like they're also wondering if you like them. But it's like nobody's speaking up here. I feel like somebody needs to take action here, especially if this is a newer person that you have met. I am getting very specifically higher. Like I keep getting the word higher popping into my head. I feel that for some of you, you might work with this person. So that might be why there's this boundaries thing. And again, maybe you're like a manager or something like that. And it's like you can't really, maybe it's against the rules or something like that. For others, I feel like this person just kind of has you on a little bit of a pedestal here. And I don't think this is in like a toxic way or a bad way, but I just feel like they really really look at you as someone special in a lot of ways. So, if this is a new person, I feel like they're just trying to take their time here. For those of you in work or business, I feel like this could be saying, like, literally, if you're wondering how your boss thinks about your work or the job that you're doing, I feel like you are about to receive a raise. By the way, Ace of Pentacles, 3 aces, or the 2 aces here, although you have the ace here, so, a bunch of aces, but the 2 aces here to the 6 of Wands. I feel like for some of you in work or business, it's like your boss sees you standing out. If I was being super, super picky about this, I would say if you have a career or, a job, your boss maybe wants you to put some of your ideas into action more, but that looks really good. Finally, for how your anything that your ancestors want you to know, any urgent messages from your ancestors or your guides, you have this exchange gifts card here. I do feel like creating more of a flow here is what I would say is what your ancestors are saying with the exchange gifts card. It's like maybe you're worried about money. I feel like this is saying, create more of a flow here with this energy. I always say the fastest way to get money is to give money, right? Because then you're creating a flow. Obviously, not everybody can give money. So if you can't give money, I always say like donating your time or helping someone who needs help. And this doesn't have to be anything major. I feel like people put too much pressure on this and it stops them from, just taking action, right? So it's like maybe there's a person online that you could help, right, with a little bit of advice or something like that. I feel like this is saying just creating more exchanges is going to get you things moving forward. You have this message in a bottle card. Something needs to come out with this person right here. I feel like this is directly connected to love. So if you're looking for love and you have your eye on a person, it's like you're both bottled up. Message in a bottle. It's like you're both wanting to let the message out, but it's like you're not. So I feel like you need to open up here. You have the Page of Swords, the Ace of Cups, and the Seven of Wands. Like I said, a little bit guarded in love here. There's no doubt about it that, this person, like I said, is looking at you here. And they feel that you're putting up some boundaries or you're maybe a little bit guarded at this time. So I just open up. But as far as what your guides want you to know here, I feel like you need to be very, very curious about something that will probably bring you a lot more attention in your life with the Six of Wands here. The Page of Swords is saying, be curious. The Ace of Cups kind of says, take the first step. You have the Fool over here. And I feel like Fool plus Ace of Cups really tells me that there is some sort of leap of faith that your guides are trying to get you to make, because the Ace of Cups, the trick with the Ace of Cups is this bird doesn't fly into the cup with the Eucharist here until you take your first step. So it's like you're just getting an offer from the universe, like, hey, go try this idea in your business. Go talk to this person in love. Go do this thing for your health, whatever it is, right? And so you're getting the cup, but you're not getting the bird until you take the step, until you grab onto the cup, until you say, yes, I'm going to move forward here. And it's like, once you're committed, Seven of Wands is my card of conviction. Seven of Wands to me says when you know that something is going to be successful, you will be very successful. So I feel like you really need to kind of like take your first steps here, Capricorn. But let's clarify this row and see what we get. You have the Two of Cups here. Definitely, I knew this person was love right here, Two of Cups. So I feel like your guides want you to know that. Yeah, Empress, somebody finds you very attractive. A ton of abundance coming in for you. Four of Swords, no more waiting. There are blessings coming in for you. Blessings. The Four of Swords twice here. This person in this top corner here is receiving blessings in the stained glass window. So I feel like there are blessings coming in for you, and I feel like your guides are encouraging you to take action towards an idea. Knight of Cups, this whole reading, it starts off here. But it's like this whole reading, I feel like, boils down to the two knights over here. In love, business, money, health, pretty much everything. I feel like the universe really wants you to push it here with this energy. It wants you to take action. It's like, if you're wondering, like, what happens if I accept this new job offer? What happens if I start this business? That the universe, especially if you've randomly had an idea with the High Priestess, especially if you're seeing something as just potential, right? High Priestess is just potential. She just represents something entering into our awareness. We become aware of an idea, maybe in a dream or in a daydream. And the Ace of Cups, it's like, if you're wondering what happens if you start something, Empress, total abundance. So we are going to now do the yes or no questions. So you can think of up to 3 yes or no questions, or if you want to do this as a pick a card, we are going to do 1, 2, and 3 here, Capricorn. So let's see what we have for you. If you pick card number 1, I would say yes with some patience. So if whatever your question was for card number 1, I would say yes with some patience with the strength card. For card number 2, I would say no. I'm getting a no on the Ten of Wands here. Too many burdens. I feel like it's something that causes too much anxiety in your life as well. And for number 3, I would say yes, definitely. Look, boom. It's probably this idea, whatever it is. Total abundance. So yes. But this is a very good reading, Capricorn. I love this. You definitely have like the best one of this type of reading that I've done. Definitely let me know what you think of this type of reading. If you think that I should include any other questions or cover any other topics that you would like to see in a reading like this table is pretty long, Capricorn. So, you know, I can lay out more rows, right? But I kind of wanted to come up with a reading where it's like I'm just quickly answering some questions that people mostly have, but not necessarily, like these are questions I don't necessarily feel require an entire spread or something like that. Right? So definitely let me know what you think. And make sure to drop a like and subscribe down below. Really appreciate the support. But thank you, Capricorn, and definitely enjoy your month.